Sets in algebra, and set and represented elements B inside of the sets. In this case, represent the real numbers, 3, 6, and 11 shall be continue the sets. And a time represent and collection can be in this collection and be many types of puts or electric cables. In also be an MP sets. The subsets are and sets B inside other sets. Also exists the disjunction in the sets. In this case, the set X have different types of numbers that dissect each. Exists is a null result of not share and same elements. But in this case, the set W and the set A share and sums and elements. The Venn diagrams can be represented and have many concepts to explain. In this case, the set A and have the elements. In the set B have also elements, but exists the union of these elements in the Venn diagram. In this union of these elements, share and elements of bone. This part is have the name intersection, and exists the complement of the all of the bone elements. In this case, the complement of the set A is the all this not be inside of the set A. And function is the way to matching the members of the set A into the set B. The general function of and shared sum of elements of the bound sets. The injective function is the B can have many 8s. The surjective is the every B has some 8. The bijective is the 8 and 2B and perfectly matching. And the function inverse if only that the second set share and the matching the elements of the first set. And function is the way to matching the members of the set A into the set B. The general function of and shared sum of elements of the bound sets. The injective function is the B can have many 8s. The surjective is the every B has some 8. The bijective is the 8 and 2B and perfectly matching. And the function inverse if only that the second set share and the matching the elements of the first set. Characteristics of the function is this case is the function R is its then real numbers. The domain is the value varies independent of the variable x. In this case, is the real numbers. The condomain is the value of the variable dependence. In the case f, g, or h. The combination and permutation. The permutation is the arrangement the its in a specific order and use it to describe the different ways of arranging in set. They use the formula for determine of the how many ways exist for select in this example flavor of ice cream in used to save in an cup of ice cream. They use the formula for determining this is the result. The combination is the process of selecting elements or objects from the C is the way to unlike permutation and orders not have matter. The order not have importance. In this case, use the this formula for determine the way they use the determinant of the letters B, A, B, and C for combination for this select this. The mathematical induction is used to 3 steps. The first is short the truth for this case. This case usually the number is equal to 1. disassume the value. Step is show the if n is equal to key is true, the key plus 1 is also true. If is add the plus 1 because if for determine the next element of this set. In this example is 3 is power n less 1 multiple of 2 is short is true for n equal 1. To show yes, less 3 less 1 is 2 and 2 is equal to 1 is true. The extent 2 is assumed is true for k. Aquí I assume this and the result of this. K also 3 for power k and the result the value. The propositional logic of this use the symbol for that manipulation and analysis of proposition statement. The proposition logic use and the representative for P, R, Q, and R, and used for determining the symbol of the propositions. The negation for represent the negation of the P or the also other value of proposition. Conclusion is the to have a relationship with other proposition. Disjunction is represented or of the proposition. Implication to issue and condition of this proposition. Be conditional is the only if can use. The truth tables values used to determine the truth value of composite combination of values. This select and value for any of two values P and Q. Tautology. The represent if in the truth table is true all the situation or the true for possible values is variables. Contradiction is the statement for propositional logic is the false of the situation, if the case for all possible values if these variables. The propositional logic of this use the symbol for that manipulation and analysis of proposition statement. The proposition logic use and the representative for P, R, Q, and R, and used for determining the symbol of the propositions. The negation for represent the negation of the P or the also other value of proposition. Conclusion is the to have a relationship with other proposition. Disjunction is represented or of the proposition. Implication to issue and condition of this proposition. Be conditional is the only if can use. The truth tables values used to determine the truth value of composite combination of values. This select and value for any of two values P and Q. Tautology. The represent if in the truth table is true all the situation or the true for possible values is variables. Contradiction is the statement for propositional logic is the false of the situation, if the case for all possible values if these variables. The demonstration and predication use two different types to demonstrate the statement. Using the contradiction for N to C and G for make the hypothesis, and the contrapositive, the counterexample to use to find and case in the case is as false. And the graph theory represented in the nodes is represented in cycles in a section of the share or have a line to share others nodes. These lines, this is the lines to share this, and name is H. And when nodes now have routes, this name is indirect. When have two routes a route, this have the name direct, and it only have if I have a number of the in middle of their edge, have the name weights because have a way to translate with the other nodes. We have a relationship with others. We have a route, have the in grade because only one route diff and becomes to this node. If an outside of this only have an one, you have name of the grade. The Eulerian root, this represents the only and root of nodes can be translated for the all these only one time. And the circle Hamilton, you representative have a relationship with also of these nodes in only use the node to translate for other and arrive to the start.